And good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Let's Build. My name's Anthony, and this desk is back, and it's a bit closer. But it's good to see everyone. Thanks for being patient. I fell asleep about 2 hours ago, and so I got up at 8:35 or so. It's like, whoops, I have to stream. But speaking of sleeping, Sleepson is here. Welcome. And Chokan is here too, of course. Let me put the Chokan command. Hope it works. But Chokan is first. And Champalan is here. NGB, PC Load Letter, how was the trip? Looks like you made it back. Or, I think you're back. NGB says, I'm eating chicken wings right now. Man, some chicken wings right now would sound amazing. I had cereal for lunch, and I had cereal for dinner. I was supposed to go get something for dinner, but, I fell asleep, so I had to eat something fast before I started the stream. So I just ate cereal. Twice in a row. I always feel bad eating it twice in a row. It's almost like I'm cheating at life. Not in a good way. See, Chokan, I am more of a wingman myself. And thigh. Chicken thighs? Oh, actually, you know what? I like chicken thighs more than chicken wings. Yeah. Clavier is here. Good to see you, buddy. It's not often we see you here. Tefram. VPR. Eamsbird. More importantly, what kind of cereal? Oh, it's some off-brand shit. It's not like it's some amazing thing, but I will still show it to you, because why not? Usually I like to get the quicker oat stuff, but this was on sale. So I had to get it. So usually it's $3.50 or $4 or some shit. That's usually the price, right? And so they had it for $1.50. So I bought 10 of these because I think they were gonna they were updating the packaging, so they were getting rid of the old stock. So I'm like, sure, it's just old packaging. I saved so much money. But I will say, the important question is not what cereal I eat right now, but what cereal I ate when I was younger. What cereal I ate when I was growing up. What about you guys? What kind of cereal did you like? And I think it tells us a lot about the type of person that you are. Right? For example, if you grew up eating Lucky Charms, you have absolutely no taste. I'm just kidding. I don't hate Lucky Charms. I just think they're overrated. Plain Cheerios with banana sliced in. Do you eat that now, or did you eat that when you're 5 years old? That doesn't sound like something a 5-year-old would eat. Ugrosa, hey. Good to see you here. Mouse is fine is also here. Holy shit, Anthony, you're cuter than my mom. Well, of course. I settled for your mom last night. I had to reach down. Well, actually, she did the reaching down, not me. Anyway, the build today. Lunar AEK 65. We did this. We did the unboxing a few weeks ago for it. And I want to say 2 Fridays ago we did the unboxing. And so, or has it been longer than that? Maybe it's been longer than that. And so we are doing the build today. Pretty exciting. I wonder where Athleo is. He was one of the... So the board belongs to this guy who was one of the first people to ever contact me for commissioning a build. One of the first handful of people. So I'll always remember him. And he's been a great supporter and friend. And so First Alps build. Actually, yes, first Alps build for me too. So SKCM orange Alps, and then we have our Lunar AEK. We've got the stabilizers here, keycaps and stuff. We've got the absolute prettiest PCB in existence. And then we actually need the case because it has an integrated plate, so we actually need to bring the case out. And there's Fruity Pebbles. I can't find that shit here. Frosted Cheerios and Wheaties. Let's see. But hello, Heartstones. Forced to eat oatmeal. I actually ate oatmeal when I was younger. I didn't hate it. What did I eat it with though? I would put Milo on it. So Milo, I don't think Milo is a big thing here. Not a lot of people know what it is, but it's chocolate malt. It's like a chocolate malt drink thing. So just put a spoonful of that shit in there. It's basically cheating, right? When you're eating oatmeal. I've actually never had savory oatmeal. I wonder if I would enjoy it. But yeah, so hello Chewy. Now Chewy, you might know him from Mex on Deck, so please don't forget to check him out. I still didn't put the command up because I still have to add a brief. Never mind. So Chewy, if you can put the link in here, it's manual advertising. OG Oreos with the marshmallows. Any Cap'n Crunch fans here in the house? Anybody? That was actually my favorite cereal growing up. No, I didn't eat it that much because Cap'n Crunch was actually kind of hard to find in Malaysia at the time, and it was more expensive than the other cereal too. Because most of the cereal we ate were just Nestle things. Good old Nestle. Man, I used to think Nestle was, this great company. And then you grow up, you start eating that cereal, and you find out all the shit they do. And they're basically one of the most evil corporations in the world. Man, the description for Mexican decks. Oh yes, I love Cap'n Crunch. Yeah, see the berries. What was it, Cap'n Crunch? It's like the berry blast. I can't remember this, but that was probably my favorite. Is it just Cap'n Crunch berries? Is that it? Apparently so. So the and the peanut butter. Actually, maybe I like the peanut butter one a bit more. Crunch berries. Cereal selection here is awful, says Chokan. So many granola variations though. Chokan says Milo used to have it in Ghana and they have it here. Dude, yes. Milo is so popular outside of the US. I know people, it's sort of kind of a thing in the UK, but not really. It's just kind of like fringe stuff, but in the US it's just unheard of. The craziest part is they managed to convince a lot of people in third world countries that Milo is really healthy for you, and so I know Nestle had to, because it's also owned by Nestle, and they had to adjust their health rating or something from 5 out of 5 to like 1.5 stars out of 5 or 1 out of 5 because they were pressured by the World Health Organization. Something like that. There was something like that in Malaysia that happened. Shochi, hey, good to see you here. Funsployer says Golden Graham, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cap'n Crunch are the ones I remember the most as a kid. Golden Grahams. No, I never liked any of the cinnamon cereal things. I'm not a big cinnamon fan though. I only like cinnamon rolls, Cinnabons. Cinnabons are too sweet, but cinnamon rolls. Oh man, they are so good. Fresh out of the oven. Oh, when you peel the layer off, you peel it off and you expose more of that aroma. So good. Where are the cereal themed GMK sets? I know. We need that. We need a peanut butter themed set. Actually, yeah, why do we not have a peanut butter themed set? I'm disappointed by you Americans. Yeah, you only put literally 2 things on your bread. Peanut butter and jelly. And yet, I've never seen it on a GMK set. I want a peanut butter themed set. Why do we not have that? Yes, I would prefer calling it jam too, Chokan. It's actually kind of annoying because when I try to tell them what jelly is, they have no idea what it is. Like actual jelly, like, you know, anything made with agar, anything gelatinous, they have no idea. It's just not a texture that they eat. VPR says, saw that Lunar in person at Anthony's house. Curves are sexy. Oh yes, it is pretty nice. This part is my favorite part of this board. Beatlocks is here. He says, hey, now I like my apple butter. You know what's good? Cashew butter is good. Almond butter is just okay. Old cinnamon roll place in the outlets food court before the remodel made some pretty good cinnamon rolls, especially when they were fresh. Yeah, I don't know where to get good cinnamon rolls actually. Over here, the only place I know to go get cinnamon rolls are at IKEA, but they're not amazing. And they're pretty good for $1, but that's it. Did you get the alias switches? Oh, did you send more alias switches, Shachi? Because I got something from KBD fans, I believe, but I haven't opened it up. Did you get more alias switches? Because I have alias switches too. Cinnamon with horchata, the goat. Okay. Okay, so that's what it was? Okay, I'll open it up. Cinnabon, but they're overhyped and overpriced, in my opinion. Isn't Cinnabon too sweet though? Curve on the Lunar is seductive. But yeah, horchata, I'm alright with horchata. It's okay. But maybe I just haven't had it with cinnamon. Or maybe I haven't had it enough. You know, because I only had it twice, maybe. There was this Mexican place in Abilene that served pretty authentic Mexican food. And you know it's authentic because you walk in and it's just colors everywhere. Like it's just murals and shitty painting everywhere. And they got caught for tax evasion. For like 1.4 million or 4.1 million, something like that. Peanut butter and honey is so much better. I would prefer peanut butter and honey over peanut butter and jam. Is peanut butter and Nutella a bit much? As a kid, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, I would probably puke if I eat that right now. Split springs and also sending Xylent switches. So you have MX Brown alias Xylent will decide and use leftovers on the board. Sure, sounds good. Sounds good. I already have your stuff in a corner, so I'll put everything. I'll get you a bigger box and just put everything in there. It's nice. I like doing that. That whole shelf, you've got boxes with people's stuff. And Affleo finally made it. So this is the owner of the Lunar AEK. Okay, so I'm gonna set this one aside, and then the screws. Yeah, I've always wondered how well the Asian bakeries do cinnamon rolls. I've never had theirs, so maybe I will. The thing is, Asian bakeries are never very cheap, so that's why. And I like savory pastries more than sweet pastries. So if I ever go to say Sweet Hut or something where it's a boba / snack place, I usually just get the savory stuff. I don't really care about the sweet pastries. Now you know what sweet pastry is good? Chocolate swirled brioche. I hate that God showed me what brioche was, because before that I never had brioche. And then he actually shipped me some brioche. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It's so good. And so now every time I go to the store and I see it, I have to buy it. It's bad. It's bad. My brother and I were in high school. He was a senior and I was a freshman. He had a foreign exchange student from France stay with us, and this kid would make honey sandwiches, just bread and honey. See, now, toast with butter and honey, that's some good shit. Now, you know what I am embarrassed to admit I used to eat as a kid? Bread with condensed milk. Oh man, condensed milk is the fucking tits. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, now you know it's too sweet for me, but man, that stuff was amazing as a kid. Okay, so we had the PCB. The cool thing is, the stabilizers all just go on top. So I believe, let's see. I believe for Alps, I don't even have to, like I can tweak the stabilizers outside of the build. Cause I believe the way it works is it just sits on top. It's like those Co-Star style stabilizers that just sit on top of the plate. Goyal is here. How's it going? Danton Burton Jr. Hello, hello. Put that case to the mic and rub it slowly, daddy. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, that's the foam sound, right? Hear that metal sound? This ASMR enough for you? Okay, so I lost my train of thought. Stabilizers. Rice Krispie treat cereal and Cap'n Crunch berry for sure. Reese's cereal. See, NGB, a man of culture. Cap'n Crunch berry. That shit is so good. Oh, maybe I should go buy some. I shouldn't. I'm so proud of you for buying 10 boxes. Yes, that's what a financial savant would do. Am I right? Glad to see my baby on stream. Oh, and the keyboard, I guess. Oh, stop it. Okay. So for these stabilizers, it is literally just clips and a wire. So the Alps stabilizers are rather primitive. It just goes on here. Now is a good time to figure out how it works. Does it go in from the underside? Okay, so I put the clips in. No, why are you not going in? Wait. No. Oh man, these things are so tiny. Omnipoint switch from SteelSeries magnetic detection to digitally adjust sensitivity on the keys on the fly. So sick. I mean, it's cool that it can do it, but I don't think a lot of people need it. I mean, it's why I'm not saying it's unnecessary, right? It's always good to see people trying new things, but do I need it? No, not at all. Is the plate even thin enough to mount those Alps stabs? That is what I am trying to figure out right now, Thetford. That'll be hilarious, right? If we find out that the plate is too thick for the stabilizers and that you need something else. That's what I'm trying to work on.
Because these cutouts are really tight, so it's just very difficult to squeeze the plastic in. Am I better off just... No, yeah, I have to put it into the top. So I'm trying to get these in first before we start soldering.
NGB 200 bits, thank you so much. Final score, Yankees 4. Shit Sox 1. Yes. Man, I need the Yankees to win more often so I can get more cheers. Each key can be adjusted individually too if you like to press harder. If you like it. If you had to press tab by mistake or something. Let's see. I would lower it. I would just make it easier to hit left shift, I think. That's the key that I always have trouble with. Chamberlain says condensed milk on bread is pretty good. Man, it's not often I know people who've had condensed milk on bread. Used to get mantou with condensed milk as dessert in China. Was it good? Yes. Asians love that shit. And yes, mantou with condensed milk is pretty good. Yeah, okay. See, so I'm trying to squeeze these. Oh man, better not lose these. So it's just these small, tiny little plastic pieces into these tiny holes. So you have to give me a moment. It's just really hard to grip these as well. But yeah, so the plastic is a little too thick for the metal parts, at least from... I'm assuming it's kind of intentional so that it'll hold, squeeze down on the stabilizers, the clips, but yeah, it is. Can I twist them? I really hope I don't have to file these. Clips. Some you have to feed from the bottom. Oh. Oh wait, but if I feed from the bottom, it won't. It won't work though, right? Cause this part is wider, and there's no room for it to exit through the bottom. Oh. See any of the keyboard videos? Not really. I mainly just care about computer cases from Computex. I mean, it's not anything really interesting. This Computex is pretty tame. Did you see the cloth cases from Inwin? Holy fuck, they look terrible. Man, how in the world does this thing even work? It won't go in. Why will it not go in? Okay, it's better if I put the wire in first and then squeeze it in. Yeah, see, I am becoming increasingly certain that I will have to file something just to fit these in, because yeah, the holes are a bit too small for these things. Because it didn't really need that much lateral tension, because the pressure should come from the front and the back. Sort of the sides. Drive home when you went live? Oh, did you make it already? And how was your trip? Bought at HHKB tofu yesterday, arrived today. Thought I'd try something that's in Topper. So how was it? Or how is it? What key set? So this. These are the keys. You don't have a lot of options with Alps. I'm glad after you ship them with keycaps, because I wouldn't have anything to put on it. Yeah, see, I'm still trying to fit this thing in here. I can't start soldering. The soldering should be the easy part. This is an integrated plate after all. Yeah, so right now we're just trying to fit these things in here. I see, like, the width really just doesn't fit. I think it's literally the same width. Here's one go in. Yeah, okay. Let's see. So we're trying to fit this thing in here. But another problem is that the cutouts are a bit rounded. It's not just rounded, it's also blocked off on the sides. So you can't just try to see. So this is the side profile of the insert. You can't just fit it into the side, twist it, and then try to squeeze it in, because there's no room for you to turn, because these things are gonna block it. Picked up some JP AEK caps too. I've them waiting here at home. Ooh, those sound pretty nice. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up and see what other people have done to. I'm sure other people have the same problem. Wait, do we really have to cut it? Is that really what we're gonna have to do? Okay, so Mr. Keys has a video. Okay, well, let's. Mr. Keebs. Yeah, I saw he was unboxing Tokyo Nights. Mr. Keebs. I love you. I'm crippled. 9 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so Lunar, okay. Alps stabs nightmares. Okay, we see it. Okay, so this is the link to the video I'm talking about. Check it out over here. Long Cutie Pie is also here. 14 by 71 as well. Hello. And Crippled, he sent me a KB67, which we're going to build on Monday. So Monday, we're not doing an unboxing. We're doing a full build. Okay, but let me watch this video real quick. So this is our good friend, Mr. Keebs.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mr. Keebs.
Caleb Helios.
Look at his keyboard shelf.
It
It used to be just one keyboard.
This maybe have gone wrong.
Each column, now it's like 3 for each.
I don't think they these, but I...
Wait. Stabs nightmares. Ho.
With all the variants, this kit here That's why it's not clipping in. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it's bent. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Let's try that. In my defense, I did that already, but I completely forgot how to.
he's having the same struggles as I am. You keep trying to grab it, it just
The
flies
wire
off.
must go upwards. How? There is no way to clip it upwards.
You can sense the frustration. Oh, he squeezed one in. How did he do that?
Ah, okay. I think this is wrong.
Custom 3D printed co-star insert. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so we have two options. The thing is, these stabilizers, you can work on them after the build is done. So, you know, you don't have to worry about desoldering. Just to change the stabilizers. So, let's see. Is anyone going to talk about the stabilizers? There are all these builds that show it without the stabilizers. Oh, apparently a lot of people are just skipping stabilizers completely. Wait, what? Wish I got the Arabic AEK caps on Mac Market a few months ago. Those are so cool. Yeah, that sounds really sinister. Good old Mito. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm thinking, because apparently you can find replacements, right? For the stabilizers. Yes. Huh. So, okay. Finally, I'm able to catch a stream. Got to bounce. Well, I'm sorry to see you leave, Thetford, but thanks for being here. Yeah, so these stabilizers definitely are not gonna fit in here. I can tell you that. And if I had to pick between filing the stabilizer and filing the plate, we all know which is the rational choice. So, because you can also buy replacement stabilizers. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try filing this thing. And here I was thinking, oh man, it'll be a pretty quick and easy stream. I can go grab dinner before places close at midnight. Psych. Okay, so I'm just... It's all about the point of entry, right?
Gotta give it a nice tapered tip. Nice thing is we're just filing plastic, so it's pretty easy compared to say filing the plate. Oh shit, actually goes in now. For the most part. It's still a struggle though. Okay, so more filing. Green Savage, welcome, says Cave then ordered SA laser just now. When does it end? Does it end today? 31st? Should I buy it? Waiting for Night Runner. Just 3D printer, 3D printer. Yes. LM. The thing is, these you can. It's fully plate mount, so you don't have to worry about removing the switch to fix any of your stabilizer woes. Oh man, but this is gonna take a while because I have to file so many of these. Apparently, the right shift you might not need it because it's only a 1.75U. So is it even gonna fit? Wow, I do not like the way this. Because the way with how tight it is, it's gonna affect the way it holds the wire, which is what I'm concerned about right now. Well, this one is set itself, but am I going for the desk mat for Night Runner? And White Ren is here too. How's it going? Heat the plate of a torch and melt them in. Oh yes. And Affleo, so these are Zilio V1s underneath the switches. Yeah, see, okay. So, see, this clips in now, but See, it's not seated flush. It just looks like it's just there. It's a bit of a struggle. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, so let's try another one, and then we'll see how this one goes. I'm basically just filing my nails while I'm at it. Man, see, this is the main thing that Cherry has over its competitors. The Topper stabs are pretty bad too. Alps stabs aren't great. Of course, the thing about Cherry stabilizers, their one main weakness is that you have to desolder things just to replace them and repair them. Filed this one enough.
PRL, is that an L or an I? PRL? ZK, welcome to the stream. Man, look at my nail. You can see where the file was just, because of how tiny the thing is, I had to hold it really close, and it's just fucking up my fingernails. Okay, so I know the tweezers while you file. The thing is, with the amount of force you file it with, your tweezers will have to grip it really well. Trying really hard not to break anything. Okay, there we go. This one went in. This is our shift key. This is our enter key. It works, except we're gonna have to lube the wire, of course. We're gonna have to lube the wire a lot. Yeah, we'll see how much we can fix. Again, the best part is
can always tweak this after the build. So we can even just solder everything first and then work on the stabilizers. Which will it be? Which will it be? Sorry, I have to go grab my phone. Okay, so do we want a stabilizer for the right shift? So is this the right? No, that's not it. So this is this shift key, right? And we need. Continue to put in the stabilizers now. Yes, we definitely fixed it with the filing. It actually works now. Okay, so we've got the caps lock key, and then we have this is the big delete. This is the delete key. Extra shift. I'm looking for the right shift. Okay, let me take out all the stabilizers. Is this it? Oh, there's another caps lock. Another space bar. Wait. Do we even have a right shift key? We might not even have a right shift key, right? Because the original AEK board was... Oh yeah, maybe just use the extra caps lock. Wait. Is that what people do? Okay, so this one I assume goes here. Caps lock will fit here. Let's try this out. The command key, that's what I'm thinking too. Would that be it? Nope. Hey brother, hey, how's it going? Request use that AEK caps lock or around row 1 command key. Okay. Okay. So caps lock it is. So we have 2. So this will work. Yeah, because that is the only correctly sized key that we have here. And so we're not going to use the stabilizer on this key. It's honestly unnecessary. It's a 1.75V shift. Clavier is still here. Hello, hello. Good morning to you. Are you going to watch the Champions League final? I mean, you're European. You might appreciate a good game of football. So let's put the keycaps aside. And then I believe the spacebar has this weird thing. Where is it? Okay, so this thing goes here? Yes. It's quite interesting. Oh, will it even fit though? Man, the plate tolerances seem to be just a little off the mark for one of these parts, the plastic parts. Way too tight. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this thing fits. You can see the space bar. Flesh colored space bar. So it'll go here. Wait. Oh, right, okay. Alright, so let's put the keycaps away, and then I think let's just go ahead and finish up on the stabilizers. I mean, I'm kind of impatient, you know. I wanna just solder first, but it's fine. It's fine. We shall wait together.
Oh, you're a Barcelona fan? Double caps lock. This keyboard is built for online arguments. Keyboard warrior's best friend. Yes, you have two options of turning your angry mode on and off.
But what was I gonna say? So yeah, so let's go ahead and continue with the filing of the stabilizers. And so, because the stabilizers don't sound great. Oh, okay. I thought you meant FC Barcelona. Good. Yeah, I don't know where to watch it over here because I don't really want to go out to watch it. But finding an online stream might be difficult. I don't know. Thing is, watching it with people is always more fun, right? Just sucks how difficult it is to watch football or soccer over here. When I say difficult, I mean expensive. Oh, expensive. Yeah, I don't really want to go to like a sports bar or something. Go see it. More filing. Oh, that's another thing too. I don't want to file my tweezers if I use a pair of tweezers to hold on to this thing. I'd rather file my own flesh and nails than file my tweezers. I really hope there'll be enough people streaming the Champions League final tomorrow on Twitch. You know, I hope there'll be hardcore group doing it, because then, you know, as each stream gets shut down, there'll be new ones popping up. Watching sports with Twitch chat is actually pretty great. Other than the crazy racism sometimes, it's pretty fun. Oops. Okay, yeah, look at my nail from the filing. Look at that. That's so bad. Is an American not into sports? What is all this gibberish? Oh, don't worry. This is all non-American sports. So, even if it were something, you know, even if it were basketball or something, you wouldn't understand either, right? Every cafe in every town here streams it live with like 2 regulars of the cafe shouting, semi-drunk at the TV. Is an amazing experience. Yes, I loved watching soccer back home in Malaysia, or football, but over here it just kind of sucks comparatively. And people here get way too trigger happy with shit like that. Like, you always hear about, you know, people fucking opening fire, how drunk they are. Yeah, so I'm a pretty safe person, so I'd rather not put myself in those kind of circumstances or situations. Vengeance the artifact section on Twitch. Yes, that's what I am hoping for, VPR. So did you know that what Twitch had to do because of all the artifact streams, they actually prevented any new Twitch accounts from streaming, like, completely, because they were trying to find a way to fix the problem. You probably get Wingstop to put it on if you ask. Yeah, but maybe. The Wingstop near me? Actually, maybe that is an idea. The thing is, the Wingstop near me is pretty small, though. And the TV is really tiny as well. So it's not going to be prime viewing experience. Because one thing I hate is that a lot of these places, you can't hear the commentators because the crowd is going to be so loud. And I actually like being able to hear the game itself. Yeah, last year when I went to watch the Champions League final, we went to this Poke place because they have a bar as well, and yeah, so they were playing it muted, so I had to watch the whole final without any audio. Fucking terrible experience. One of the worst. That's excluding this middle-aged racist that was trying to start a fight with me and my brother. But yeah, there was no sound at all. What are you filing down precisely? My self-esteem. So the stabilizer inserts are not fitting into the plate. The plate's too tight. So we're filing down the inserts so they can go into the plate. It is not fun. Yeah, my fingers are getting fucked up. I'm doing this.
Make the short trip down to Mexico and watch it with some hombres. Yeah, but what if they're bad hombres? Don't know much about football, but I remember back in 2014, the World Cup, my family had an asado and all the men in the neighborhood were going crazy when we beat Uruguay. I mean, Uruguay is pretty good. They are a footballing nation. They only have a population like 3 million people or something like 3-4 million, but they're one of the best in the world. It's pretty insane. Why can't they use broken bottles like normal people? Did you see that video on Reddit where the guy is trying to break a bottle on the floor in his kitchen, a glass bottle, and so he threw it 3 times because the bottle wouldn't break, and he ended up breaking his oven window. What an idiot. Yeah, the bottle kept bouncing instead of just breaking. And then it bounced to his... On the third throw, it bounced to the oven window and just shattered it completely. Man, we are only on our 3rd stabilizer insert. This is excellent progress. Go in. Why would you not go in? Clever here. Hopefully when you be back, okay. Alright. Go. Don't worry, we'll be here for the long haul. One time I went to a boba place to watch a game. Wasn't my idea, but it was horrible because the constant sound of blenders going off was distracting the entire time. See, I'd rather have the constant sound of blenders than no sound at all from the game. As long as the game is loud enough, it's fine. Man, maybe I should think about a boba place. But the thing is, the boba places I go to don't have TVs. So that wouldn't work. Yeah, I need to find somewhere to watch it. I just don't want to go anywhere crowded to go watch it. Because I don't attract the best of crowds. Just trying not to get murdered. Okay. Got one more done. That's nice. Okay, now the 4th one. This boba place was when I was living in Austin. Man, how long ago was that? I didn't know you were in Austin. I've only ever been to Austin once, and it was less than 24 hours. Really want to go back there again. I was supposed to go earlier this year with Visionaire, but he had a change of plans, so we couldn't go. Which reminds me, I should probably buy a new filing set. These are getting kind of blunt or worn out.
need a blunt tool to squeeze these in. Man, this is not easy work. Because even when they fit, they kind of fit awkwardly. Wow. It's almost like I bite my fingernails or something. I'm glad I never really had that problem. I know I had a lot of friends who would chew their fingernails and stuff, and then it becomes a real problem. Oh, maybe this is the camera you should use. Devness, hey, good to see you here. More keyboard woes. Nothing new. More parts just not. Machine to the right spec standards. Is Anthony playing the world's smallest violin? It is a pretty sad story. Looks like the space ones are gonna be super difficult. It should be the same. Oh yes, actually yes, you're right. It'll be very difficult to leverage this thing. Yep. More filing. I'm so tempted to just clip them and just tape them or something. But zoology, it's good to see you here. We don't often see you here these days. Yes, first Alps build. I'm having a swell time so far. Absolute swell time. We did it! We did one for the spacebar. Yeah, basically I just filed it even further.
How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3. We just need 3 more. 3 more. Just 3 more. Then we can start soldering. Oh no, I can't start soldering. I have to lube the metal wires first and then start soldering. Or I guess technically we could always just lube the wires later. We could always just do it kind of as an experiment, you know. We'll do an unlubed and a lubed, and then we'll see how it improves. Holy shit, my nail is getting absolutely destroyed. This is not good. No. See, I can't just use something to hold it down. Alright, see you, VPR. See you in a bit. A bit. I appreciate your patience, everyone. We're almost there, I swear. Oh wow, I should not have put this piece in before I did this. Well, yep, I fucked up putting this thing in first. No. Why? Press on manicure? Wait.
I forgot which side I was filing. Whoops. Oh, please fit now. No, what are you doing? Why? Why will this part not fit? What? See, the plastic part just won't engage. Okay, well, maybe I can pop this part open first. Okay, we finally made it work here. Okay. That's good. Let's try the spacebar. Well, thanks for the link, Ashley. I'm gonna look into that. Wait, why are these two wires? So, which one is the right one? See, okay, I guess only one is correct. What have I done? Okay, so we have to decide which one is the correct one.
I love you.
Keep it up, hey! Welcome to the stream. 5 months. Thank you, thank you. We are having the time of our lives here. Wait a second. Wait, so how does this... No! Why? Why you do this? Maybe the wire just isn't the right length. Let's use this longer wire. Maybe, just maybe. Well, I can tell you this isn't it. Well, you can't just do that either. Although we could actually do that. Hold on. We could try it without that phallic thing. You could always insert it from the bottom.
Lao Fi Hey, yeah.
It's fine as long as it's not porn. Because if it's porn, I want you to send it to me first. Privately. Okay. And then... Oh, we have to remove this later too, so maybe this is not a good idea. And now put the... this gray piece. Feed it through this hole. So, although... it does work fine without it. Except for some stability problems. So we'll do this afterwards. And my nails. Okay, 2 more stabilizers. And then we still have to loop the wires. See, the important part is making sure that the ends have a taper where they clip on the plate. Because of the rounded corners of the inserts. Because of these rounded corners, we need to get the clips to be also rounded or tapered so that it'll actually fit. Which one is it? This one. One more. One more.
Plate mount, not PCB mount.
Oh, on your stabilizers? It's kind of confusing, to be honest. It gets a bit more confusing when you start talking about switches that are PC mount and plate mount, and you know, you can use PC mount switches with a plate. You're like, wait, what? Yes. Hey, Red Hawk, yeah, don't worry. We haven't even looped the stabilizers yet. We've just been filing away to get the inserts to work.
Revel! Still not used to your haircut? Dude, it's been so long.
Yes, I've had
This sort of haircut since early this year, sort of. It's good to see you here, friend.
Have you been watching ESL? Birmingham? Filing for next year. Maybe. No. Yeah, so basically the problem is that the inserts, the plate is too tight for the inserts. It's actually a problem with the plate and not the inserts, because the inserts have been this standard since forever. Okay, so I think this one needs to be fixed. So I'm gonna push this one out. So it's not as flush with the rest. So more filing. Ravel, right now there is a similar board. So basically Gawk unofficially took the mantle or the torch, and he's working on a 7V, so I don't know if you've seen that. And so it'll have a practically similar layout. Slightly different design. These are specific to Alps switches, Laofi, so that's why you don't recognize them. And making an Alps custom board is only for the insane, the impractical, the free thinkers. So don't worry about it. Should I just file another one? I think it fits. Okay. Okay, I think we've made decent progress. Look at my fingernail from doing this. No, it won't even focus. Come on. Because of all the filing, because I had to hold the part. Yeah, that nail is fucked. I mean, they're alright. That's why I said don't. I don't think they're worth pursuing. The ecosystem is not great. You have way less options for keycaps, way less options for keyboard kits. They're worth trying, but if you're on a limited budget, don't do it. Basically, if you don't have money to spend just to try stuff, don't do it. Okay, so now what we have to do is I'm gonna try to lube some of these. So, man, I have so much stuff here. Where is my... Oh, it's outside, I think. Give me 1 second. Where is... Oh. Natalia's here too, how's it going? We're doing okay. Okay, so we want to lube. Although the thing about Alps stabilizers is that, see how much... Tally! With the 1111 bits, thank you so much. Okay, so might need a bit more lube everywhere just because there's more. Oh gosh. The range of movement is bigger on Alps stabilizers. So that means I have to lube more of the... Oh, God. Lube everywhere now. Sorry guys, that's my phone. As far as I know, that the Alps stabilizers, you're not going to really remove rudder completely. I they're still gonna sound worse than properly modded cherry stabilizers. So, but we're gonna see how much we can do.
So I'm gonna compare one lubed and one unlubed, and we'll see whether it makes a difference. Now some old lady came in. No. There is an oldish Asian lady that lives across from me. I didn't even know I had a neighbor until like 4 or 5 months into living here. Literally, I've only seen her like 3 times, and I've lived here a year. A year now. Oh, almost a year. And there's not a lot of room to hold on to when you lube this wire though, because you have to lube a lot of it. Just getting a nice coverage. Not too concerned about over lubing at the moment, because the way it's designed, you know, you're completely fine removing extra lube if you over lube. It's not like cherry stabilizers where you have to get it done perfectly before you build it, because otherwise you're going to have to desolder the board. With this one, not as much anxiety. Did you ace all your term papers? I mean, I got them done, so that's good, right? Wait, hold on. Yes. Oh, how am I gonna... I'm gonna clip this in without messing up the lube. Okay, that's 1. Come on, come on. Okay, that's 2. Sweet. Oh no! Okay, so... Wait, does this have a different stabilizer type? What? Yes, it does. Yeah, so this one is a different stabilizer type. Oh no. Maybe this is better? I don't know. Hey, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad at all. So compared to, this would be a unlubed. See, so this one is lubed. This one isn't. Pretty big difference. Done is where you want to be with those instead of getting incomplete. Absolutely. Absolutely. Naval made an appearance yesterday. She lost some weight. In a good way or in a bad way, NGB? Because, you know, some people, they shouldn't be losing more weight. Although I know some people like them really, really... Oh, bad? No! That's not good. Maybe she's doing just some cocaine. Oh, yes, I love her fat. Absolutely, a man of culture. He likes Cap'n Crunch berries, and he likes them fat. Well, at least your wife will be happy now, am I right? Okay, so let's see. Maybe that was a fluke. So let's see if we can fix the backspace key by lubing the stabilizer too. So what I'm doing is just kind of similar to what I do with, you know, just all my other stabilizers. Dielectric grease, you coat where the metal touches the plastic. That's a good rule of thumb. Just coat it. I'm being a bit more liberal with my application, lube application. Because again, the way it works, it just kind of moves the lube around. And there's not a lot of room to begin with, so you don't have to worry about making them feel gummy or anything like that. And yes, co-star stabilizers, I've always actually believed that co-star stabilizers are a better design. As in terms of keeping your switch feeling neutral. The only problem is most of the time co-star stabilizers are designed with, you know, cost savings in mind, so the tolerances are not great. But if you can make co-star style stabilizers with good tolerances and good materials, I believe you can make better stabilizers than cherry stabilizers. Removing keycaps would be a pain in the ass, you know, and putting keycaps back on, but it should feel better. It has a more natural feel. I'm all about that natural feel with my keyboards. Makes a big difference if the plastic bits are in there tightly. Oh, yes. I like it when my bits are tightly in there tightly. Any cheaper, readily available alternatives to thin Krytox lube for switches? Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know either. Because Krytox 103 is what I use primarily. And that shit is not cheap. Not cheap at all. I paid like $60 for 2 ounces. Lubing away. I'm glad this is not a full size. Can you imagine if I had to file stabilizers for a full size board? Oh, that would not have been fun. Yeah, so basically we are just trying to fill in the gaps between the metal and the plastic parts. Holy shit, that is a big difference. Listen to that now. Big difference. What you're hearing is not rattle. The metal you're hearing is just the reverb. Because this is what it would have sounded like. So this is lubed. This is lubed. This is not lubed. Pretty bad. Nice part is knowing that at least these parts are readily available. And again, the reason why I like this design and I'm not a big fan of the cherry stabilizer design is you can tweak, replace, repair your stabilizers without having to desolder anything. I think that is the ideal design. You know, just better repairability. It's my entirely unlubed keyboard to absolute shame. I mean, you'll have to start somewhere, and yes, but stabilizers should absolutely be lubed. Switches, you know, might not be worth the hassle depending on what you're looking for. But stabilizers, absolutely, please, just doesn't take much work. Just get them nicely lubed. And again, dielectric grease, all you need. It is the lube of the gods. So yeah, so with these Alps stabilizers, don't worry about over lubing again because of the way it works. Any of the excess lube will just be squeezed to the side. It's not like cherry stabilizers where if you put too much, especially on the inside, you get a mushy feeling. Is that a link to the dielectric grease? Because if it is, thank you very much. Or is that a link to the 55-gallon drum of lube? Industrial grade lube. How many more do we need? We need in the space bar. Space bar one is a tricky one. One more. No. Whoops.
Whoops. Whole thing just came off.
See, that is such a big difference. It's insane. Automod. Whoops.
Man, it still sounds a little funky though. So I wonder what that is. Could always be the switch itself. I'm hoping it's not the wire that's bent, that's why it's feeling a bit funky. I mean, we have extras, so I'm not too concerned. It's just tedious. No. Okay, so definitely not these older. I'm assuming that's the older style insert. Well, I think it might be the wire that's messed up, because the wire does seem a bit bent. So I'm gonna lube another one. So if the wire is not the problem, then it could be the clips. Could be anything.
What a GMMK with some Garon silent clears. Hot swap is a godsend. Pretty Rick K, good to see you here. Yes, hot swap. I think it's great for newcomers to the hobby. You know, good way to just try things out without spending too much money, and then once you figure out kind of what you like, then you can start, you know, having some real keyboards. Man, how long have we gone on? 2 hours now, and we haven't even started soldering yet. Who would have thought? Alps stabilizers were... Well, it's mostly the plate, right? The plate was the problem. GK60 good or bad for hot swap board at 50, can't beat it, but build might suck. Yeah, the thing is, and the one thing I have against a lot of the hot swap boards with how cheap they are is that some switches just sound really terrible in a shit build. They just make them sound really, really bad. So, you know, you might hate a switch because you think, man, this sounds so bad. And really, you know, it's just because it was a bad combination with the cheap keyboard that made it sound really bad. So, for example, if you put some nice vintage blacks into say like a GMMK or a GK60, you're like, oh, I don't get the hype. You know, it sounds just like my Garon Reds or my MX Reds or something. You know, like what is the hype all about? You know, yeah, cause they'll all just sound like your case. Okay, that's a bit better. A little bit. I don't get it. Why is... Now the last one. One of the very first streams I tuned into took around 2 hours to lube stabs as well. Yeah, well, this one was filing the stabilizer. It took a while. Had a hot swap mass drop alt, says Hammer Brother. Sounded so bad because of the cheapy integrated plate. Sold that noise pretty quick. Literal noise, wasn't it?
So I might swap the insert out from the space bar. Because which spacebar did we decide? Because they're different lengths, right? I think, or are they the same? Maybe they are the same. No, they are the same. Wait, so why were the wires different? What the hell? So will this work inside here? Spacebar is super finicky. Wait a second. Damn it, the spacebar's upside down. God damn it. So, let's remove the inserts. Holy shit, this thing's tight.
Does the round stabilizer thing work on the space bar?
Yeah, so this spacebar was flipped, I think, or something. Or the original build had the wire on north-facing wire instead.
So the bar thing just adds extra stability to it. Otherwise, it wobbles a lot.
I know it's super strange, but yes. The thing is, I think this one would not work with this insert. Actually, I think this one requires the longer wire, maybe, because the wire lengths are different for this for the two space bars. Come on, go in. Yep, I think this one requires the longer wire. Oh, maybe not. But it fits. Okay, what I need to do is I need to make sure that this is the correct spacebar setup. So yes, seems fine. Seems good. Okay, and so now the insert, I'm just gonna insert it from the underside. And then we'll need a blunt tool to stick it in. There we go. See, so this is the underside, kind of an erotic action. Erotic mechanical action over here. Oh yes. What would you recommend for a first keyboard build? I mean, anything from KBD Fans is a great start. Well, not anything. Not literally anything. Most. All right. We can finally start soldering. Is this the more yellow spacebar? No. This one is even yellower. People say this is a dick colored. Well, that's not the color of mine. So on the back of the spacebar fits it in, but yes, you're gonna loop that. I mean, you could. I don't think it affects it much though. We could. Oh, this spacebar feels so weird. Yeah, it's really unstable. Oh, I'm starting to wonder if the other inserts are better. The thing is, it's at the right height and everything, so this setup actually works. Or maybe Alps spacebars just feel like shit in general. And yeah, I just don't like this side feels so bad. This is the side with the little coitus action. Yeah, both sides don't feel the same because of the stabilizing pin thing that's on just one side. Very, very strange. I'm gonna try the other spacebar because the thing is that I think the spacebar, if you mess it up, it's gonna be really hard to. It's the one stabilizer that's a bit difficult to replace once it's soldered, once everything's soldered. Because you need access from the underside for this part, so I'm gonna make sure it's done right. I'm gonna try the other setup as well. The other set of stabilizers. That one has a longer wire and everything. This is gonna be fun. So see, look at how much longer this one is. More lube. So it's only some retro bright. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Or Sharpie. Let's try with this one. I'm also going to remove the little penis. Oh no, what have I done? Or can it actually just go in without me pulling it out? Hold on. Maybe I can do that. Lol. I think this feels better than the other stabilizer pins. Yeah, because the inserts are different. I'll show you in a bit what I'm talking about. Okay, this feels better. Way better. Okay, see how? So, there are two types of inserts for it. See, so this one just has two holes. So this is where the wire will go. This is just so that you have a way to pull it out, I believe. See? And then this one is just a big gap. So you just slide the stabilizer in. This one's enclosed. So this one just didn't work as well as this wire. Okay, this was so much better. I'm glad I changed it out. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I fixed that because otherwise it would be really difficult to get this part out. This thing. Have you ever run into problems with any group buy with a group buy? Oh yes, many problems. Yes. Group buys are a big reason why I've slowed down a lot in this hobby myself. There are many problems that come with group buys. So yeah, it's a big risk. Big risk. Alright, so we have our stabilizers figured out. That's nice. That means we can finally start soldering. We are 2.5 hours in. We're just about to get the party started. Nice thing is I don't do switch alignment. So, this part should be relatively quick. Relatively. Oh, that never happens. Kappa. Kappa. Oh, this PCB is so nice. So nice. It's beautiful PCB. Yes. Every time I say it's gonna be quick, it ends up being a pain. Look at that! Nice and easy. I wonder if the PCB is flashed already. I have no idea. Probably should have tested that part out first. Yes, it's super clean because the Alps switches don't have a mounting post, so the PCB just can be super clean. Okay, so, and I am too excited to get this done. All right. I have to use this foam thing. Be careful, because it's an integrated plate, so you don't want to damage the case. Then we want it anymore, and no longer have the board. It was originally 4. Wait, what are you talking about? Stuff finally shipped. All right. So I'm gonna solder the corners and the middle, and then we can just put switches in. Thing is, yeah, integrated plate, that means I don't have to worry about alignment. I don't have to worry about keeping things too parallel or anything like that. So that's nice. Heartstones, how's it going? Just giving you extra time to budget the rest of your build. Next level customer service. Is that the one from Donut? Because I remember seeing that one, I'm like, yeah, there's no way this is going to work out. Because the whole point was to save costs and everything. I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound too promising. Wait, so did it finally ship or what's going on? I did not keep up with what's going on on the donut side of things. He is an interesting character.
Wasn't he the one people were pleading for him to stop putting on ISIS? Yes. Yes, it is. And he was not happy.
And he was giving people explanations on how he's totally stable and able to figure all that out. Because the interest checks weren't. He's like, yeah, you know, they're not related to each other. I'm just doing it in my downtime. I'm like, yeah, but when one issue arises, it affects everything. You are the link between all the interest checks and the group buys.
They're not related. They're related through you. So if any of them have problems, the others will get affected.
Hey, at least soldering is going fine. Boop, 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 boop. It's all about getting the corners right.
I love you.
Not negative. 13 months. It's over a year now. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here, friend. Oh man, Caps Unlocked. Hey, you guys remember Caps Unlocked? One of my favorite GMK sets. Doomed from the start. Recently came back to life with a hot swap TKL, but like why though? If drops hot swap TKL is better. You mean caps unlocked? I have no idea. Matrix able? Damn. You are shooting for the stars, my friend. Matrix able is what you call an endgame board because their quality control and anodizing, oh my god, so good. So good. Yep, Matrix still has that Matrix able is. Oh, I am not being sarcastic with how good I think the Matrix boards are. Now, typing sound and feel, they might not be up there. I said they might not be, number 1 or number 2, but in terms of the finish, unbeatable. The Matrix able plus Virgin Dark is the only board I've ever given a 10 out of 10 for its anodizing. Just beautiful. Matrix 2.0 is the best board I've ever typed on. Oh, really? I hope I get to work on that. Maybe in the summer. Because I know the Erie Cold at first was thinking about sending 2 of them to me, but then he really liked one of the boards. Because he bought it already assembled. But he really liked the switch setup on it, so at first he was thinking of rebuilding, but then he's not going to rebuild that one. I don't know if I'm still getting them. But yeah, so I don't know, how because the Able Plus, felt fine, but in terms of just the finish and everything, just stunning. It's one of those things where, if someone were to ask, why did you spend so much money on a board, if they see the Matrix board, I think they will get it. Because it just feels so premium. Whereas, if you show someone TGR, they're like, wait, the color kids don't even match. Why should I buy this thing? Why would anyone pay $3,000 for this thing? Oh no. Okay, so for Alps switches, is it the top and bottom that you pull out? I can't remember. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, you use pliers? Wait, so no, I've already soldered it in the star pattern. See, these corners, this part. I've got 3 here soldered, 3 here soldered, 1 in the middle. You just use pliers to pull them out? Is that the kosher way of doing it?
How do other people pull it out? Because before this, I was just popping it out from the underside. Okay. Yeah, because this one switch, the pins are bent, so I have to pull it out. See, the pins are completely missing. Yeah, the pins are pretty bent, and they're not clean at all. The guy definitely wasn't using a solder sucker to desolder these. Okay, so Red Hawk, what's the halal way of pulling the Alps switches out? Oh yeah, you got pretty lucky with yours, dude. With your TGR 910. Push the little tabs in on the corners. Let me try that. Do you have to push them both at the same time? So Chokan, do you push them in just one at a time, or you grab them by the pussy? Because I'm assuming it's these tabs that you're trying to release, right? Though that might not be the way. Ah, I see. I see. Well, this is kind of a pain. Oh, what? Well, that was way easier than I thought. The hell? I just used my fingers and it worked. Forehead. Oh, a keycap. That's right. Just like with hot swap boards. You want to remove your switch? Just use a keycap. All about letting people know you're alive and not dead. Yes. Hey, there we go. Okay. Making progress. Approaching the 3rd hour mark, and here we are. Oh well, 3 hour mark? If we're approaching the 3rd hour mark, that means we're not at 2 hours yet. Geez, I'm officially almost done with a roll. It's been a while. This is what I should give away instead of a full roll. I should just give one little strand. The biggest cock tease ever. Is that the last of your spool of solder? For this spool, yes. I still have quite a few. Okay, now it's starting to burn my fingers. Oh no, is this pin also... No, one pin is bent. No, why? Wait, this was the exact same switch that we... God damn it. This was the switch I was trying to fix. Why you do this? I'm gonna use another one. There we go. Give away one of those pocket packs of Kester instead. I could. That'll be way cheaper. And lighter. Actually, that's kind of the thing that'll make it kind of pricey. The shipping alone would be quite a bit. Okay, this is kind of an unsafe amount now because it's actually burning. Oh no, what have I done? Why am I an idiot? There's no way we can use this last bit. Oops. Yeah, this is like when you use an eraser to the last bit, you know, and you end up just rubbing pencil marks off with your fingers instead, with your thumbs. Okay. Now to... Where did I put all my reels of solder? You know, I'll just... Oh, I could use the thick boys. Chicken wing round 2? What the hell? Dude, I need places that are open 24 hours near me, man. So Wingstop closes at midnight, and it's past midnight here now. I should have just stopped the stream for like a half hour and then go grab, just order online and go pick it up. Damn it, oh well. Yeah, because I am getting really hungry. I actually really like the thick solder. Yeah, it was a mistake. I bought the correct thickness, but they sent me the wrong one. But hey, ended up working out. Yeah, you have to be real careful though with the big solder. Big dick solder is what it is. Infamous! Hey! It's going alright. What about you? We had a crazy storm. Monday? No. Tuesday? I don't remember. But there was an insane storm over here. I'm trying to remember which day it was. I know I slept through most of it. I think it was Tuesday. Huge tornado. Yeah, there was a tornado near, I think basically just right outside Dallas. So some areas right outside, you know, the DFW suburbs. Wednesday? Okay, maybe it was Wednesday. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Actually, yes. I think it was Wednesday. Because the day before, it was supposed to just be cloudy, and then it ended up drizzling a little bit. And Art Chen, hey, welcome. New to the stream. I'm doing fine. I'm very hungry, but I'm doing okay. What about you? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Huge tornado. Yeah, it was pretty insane. And I'm glad I wasn't out there driving, because people here have no fucking clue when it comes to rain. People here, I don't get it, you know? It's not like it never rains over here. If it never rains, I understand. It rains here, you know, about the same time every year. It gets pretty insane, you know, the storms, the hailstorms. But people still drive like idiots. He said, letter says, I have an old spool of super thick Radio Shack solder that I'm trying to use up over the last 25 years. Not even halfway done with it. How thick is the reel? Because I've been through two of these reels or rolls already. Since I started building keyboards. So how much length is this? Let me check. This is... So it's a pound of solder. So I've gone through over 2 pounds already. I got some food in return for Spacebar Kit. Blew off EPPT grayscale. Some food in return. Tell me about these trade deals. Sounds like an amazing trade deal. Gotta take a break from chasing. Gotta work on some t-shirts and decals. Dude, that is... Maybe I should get you to print some decals for me. Maybe. But yeah, I bought some ink screen printed posters. And they arrived damaged. So I still have to contact Master and initiate a return or something. Yeah, pretty dumb. They shipped in a They shipped in a tube at least, but they weren't careful with putting the cap on the tube, so it just pinched all the posters. Trying to find a blue accent kit for EPPT grayscale, but nobody's selling. It's the last kit I need. I mean, I wouldn't sell it if I had it. It's a nice color. Okay, it was Wednesday, so when I got the UNT alert. Yeah, I think Wednesday makes sense, because Thursday I went out. Yeah, so it must have been Wednesday. Yeah, and it couldn't have been Monday because you were here Monday. Man, whatever solder was used on these switches previously is pretty bad. It's really messing up my solder. Basically wouldn't let my solder stick to the pin. Oh, and everyone, please check out Infamous GKC if you haven't already. He is primarily a storm chaser, or at least that's what I assume most people subscribe to him for. But he does a lot of did he sell his 3D printing stuff? I can't remember. But a lot of drone stuff. And late night food runs. That's what I need to do, man. I need to go get some food. I am so hungry. But yeah, so definitely check him out. Let me put the link. My keyboard's hidden beneath this thing. Too nice to sell. Yeah, I said so, man. I hope KBD fans makes another round of that pale blue. Such a nice color. Except the thing is, most of the places near me are closed at this time, so that's the problem. That's the shitty part. I know, right? It's supposed to be a city, but almost everything closes after midnight. Well, almost everything closes after 9 or 10 p.m. And then some places stay up a bit later. But not a whole lot later. I wish the Wendy's near me were 24 hours. Like, why are you a fast food place, but you're not even open 24 hours? That just blows my mind.
Man, Automod really hates Gawk, huh? I got a 28-inch vinyl cutter, so I can do up to 24-inch wide. Yeah, it would be. I have to come up with a logo first, though. And Archen, thank you for the follow. Eagerly waiting for Kuroshiro. That'd be nice. Hey, the light blue will work well at Kuroshiro too.
Just the last row? Yes.
If I need to send my keyboard to you, is it a mechanical keyboard? You could start thinking about putting together a full custom build. You could think about it. It's worth checking out. Start from scratch. Well, see, Archen, this is where you're fucking up. You're supposed to tell people he's doing another run so that the prices will drop, and then you can pick one up. If you go around everywhere telling people that it's super rare, and that he's never making it again, then you're never gonna get it, because everyone's just gonna hold on to it. Now, I'm not advocating lying, but you could be smarter in withholding the truth.
See, we didn't even know that he was never gonna make it again. But now we do, and everyone who's watching this does, and so we're never gonna sell our blue Space Bar kits anymore. Well, see, Hammer Brother might have been okay with selling it, but now that he knows that Wei is never gonna make it again, now he's thinking, oh man, well, I don't ever use it, but what if I want to use it someday? You know, I won't ever be able to have it again. If I want to, someday in the future. But now he's just gonna hold on to it. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep it. Because one day, someday, maybe, I might need it. And I might not be able to find it anymore. See, now you just told Hammer Brother that he's sitting on a gold mine. This is like in the Wild West, man. When you find out that the land the Indians are sitting on have Native Americans, technically, gold or oil, you're not supposed to go and tell them, hey guys, are you guys gonna do anything about the gold? You know you're sitting on a gold mine, right? You're not supposed to do that. You sit on a gold mine, you're not even gonna mine it? What? Okay, everything's soldered, everything's soldered, everything's soldered, everything's soldered. Yes. Now let's hope they all work though. One way to find out, I guess. I've got great news. You're rich. Hammer Brother, you're rich. You're rich. Seasons, yes, buy a white space bar and dye it blue yourself. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna test the board. Turn off the soldering iron. Oh man! All I can think of is how hungry I am. Where's my water? Okay, so I hope the PCB is flashed already because I don't want to have to dick around with that stuff.
Is it gonna show up? Well, that's not a good sign. This cable isn't plugged in. Okay. I figured that was it. Come on. Come on. Do something. Rip. It does nothing. It does literally nothing.
So it's not flashed at all.
So this part I'm not gonna do on stream. We're just gonna put keycaps on. We'll put the case back together, and I'll have to figure out how to flash layout on it. So. This PCB, no. I'm not gonna test it before plugging. Figure because the way the integrated plate and everything works, it's pretty easy to take apart and rebuild. The soldering is pretty straightforward. It's the stabilizers and all that that's tricky. No, he shouldn't sell it though. Cause Wade's not gonna make it anymore. Time to wait for sacrifices. Oh yes. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we need a desk mat for this thing though. Okay, so it has a retro color. And I just like that magenta desk mat too much. But we could do the shark fit. We haven't done this one in a while. Here we go. Enter plus arrow is my favorite combo. Oh man, don't start. There we go. Nice and gray all over. For this super nice looking lift curve. Oh yes, look at that. That's insane. Now I personally am not a big fan of this crazy curve, but it'll make more sense when I put the keycaps on. I do like this part though. This part is my favorite part of this keyboard. This cut over here. Because you can see that it's not just a straight edge over here. It's tapered over here. It's curved nicely over here, but straight over here, and then curved over here too. So it's just a very nice effect. Anthony had weeb AEK caps. I sometimes I wish I could just buy more weeb stuff. I'm always apprehensive about it though, because I already hate having to explain to people, you know, what kind of East Asian I am. So buying Japanese stuff or Korean stuff is just gonna make it more difficult for myself. That is not a normal sound. Okay, so we have to replace the caps lock key maybe? You hear that? Okay, so I should make a list of the keys I have to replace. So a clean lube and paper mod. Are Alps switches removable, as in moddable without desoldering? I can't remember. Can you pop them open while in a plate? You're Asian or can you translate? Yes. It's pretty much what it would be. You speak Japanese, right? I'm like, no, I'm Chinese. Like, yeah, but you speak some of it, right? Like, what the fuck, dude? It's completely different. What are you talking about? Can you do Kung Fu? Hey, the record! Good to see you here. We're doing up so late. It's like 1 a.m. Okay. This key. Yeah, see, this one just sounds different from the rest. Oh no, are the keys not... Are the homing keys weird? What? In mid-shift Tuesdays, I'll be working from 11:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta work myself up to TI, yes. That's why you just have a 2080 right now, right? D and K are the homing keys? Yes, because I see the dimple on the D. It's kind of weird. Think different. I think number 5 didn't sound right as well, right? Yeah. So 5. I'm gonna edit this list as I go down. You can mod without soldering. See, perfect. Perfect. Got numpad keys. This control should go here. Wait, am I doing it right? Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Or should this key be? Doesn't matter. Man, this is so weird with the homing keys. And we need another caps lock here. Escape. Oh, that's weird. So this switch is vertical instead of horizontal, so we can't use this one here. So we'll have to use this. PC Letter says, so my work friend who did Duolingo for Mandarin for a few weeks claims he could understand the people speaking the Netflix street food episode in Taiwan. Almost everyone in the episode was speaking Taiwanese Hokkien. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Did you tell him that? Or is he one of those guys where, you know, you'd rather not burst his bubble? Because it'll just cause more issues. That is fucking hilarious. Can sleep from the morning to 5 p.m. or so, and then still be awake while everyone else on normal schedule is off work. I actually would prefer graveyard shift. I am way more awake in the evenings. I thought this was a slash key at first. I forgot. Goddamn italics. Okay, so I think this goes here, and then we need something here. Wait, where is L? Oh, I thought this was a 7. I am a retard. Okay, and now... So we can't use this key because it's not for the profiles. I don't know which is which actually. All the same. So this one goes here. Yes. Nope, that one's not right.
Numpad period on bottom? Okay. This one? Okay, and then ooh, we're actually short of one key. Well, because this escape key is... I think... He thought it was... This key was gonna go here. Or something. But you can see that it's got a... Vertical? Yeah. Wait, scuffed? Oh, no. Not the escape key is scuffed, but... See how the stem is vertical? So yeah, so the only way to do it is to... But it'll just... Stick out. Damn it! Yes. Perfect indeed. My job here is done. Whoops. Whoops. 001 spec. Absolutely. Always one unit above everyone else. Gotta keep your chin up, boys. Way up. Way, way, way up. You just don't want to accidentally hit the FN key, you know? You want to... It's okay. For the pictures, we'll have this key showing just to show what kind of Alps switch we're using. Right? Yeah, well, the nice thing is you can clean and mod them even after assembling. Oh man. Look at that spacebar though. But yeah, this sounds so much better than the previous one. I'm glad I fixed it. Feels a lot better. Okay, so check out the profile now. It makes a bit more sense why the curve is like that. See, it goes very nicely. With the profile, I believe the original is also curved. Gotta show everyone what Alps switch you're using. Alright. So yeah, so I need the flash program on this thing. I need the caps lock key. Definitely. Well, yeah, like it sounds and feels weird from some angles. Look at this accented spacebar. Oh yes, look at my nice hands. My younger brother should be an internet hand model, cause he has beautiful lady hands. It's something they use in Valhalla. Remember me in Valhalla. Okay. Let's do a typing test.
Not bad. Not bad, not bad. He didn't click his fingers. Oh, yes. It's always this dumb... It's so stupid that they will click their fingers and then... First of all, the reason why people do that is so that you sync your audio. Because you record your audio and your video tracks differently. So they don't do that, right? And then you're supposed to edit it out in post. You're supposed to cut that shit out. And then they don't do that as well. This is completely pointless. Audio is in sync all of a sudden. Or half the population disappears. I wish I had that power. That would be very nice. Waiting in line at the grocery store would be very, very nice. See your riddle. Is that a euphemism? Your riddle? Hey kids, you wanna see my riddle? You wanna solve my riddle? Okay, so check this out. Again, the curves are very nice. This part just looks so good. So good. And yes, the record, we are an ASMR channel. It's the Anthony Spec Master Race is what it is. Yeah, so you can see the anodizing here is not perfect around where the logo is. You can see that it's got a dark patch there. Other than that, not bad. The upsweep, yes. So it's definitely unique. Because most keyboards, if they do curve, they curve in a convex manner instead of concave. Definitely unique. Check that out. Yeah, so I really like the mix between the retro and modern. It's pretty cool, and it definitely has that retro sound to it. Wait. I can wait. Here. Obviously, it's not gonna be a heavyweight champ, but yeah, it definitely looks pretty nice. And then, of course, yeah, you can clean and mod the switches even after they've been soldered, so that's nice. It's with keycaps. There's almost 3 pounds. So 2 pounds, 15.5 ounces, or 1.346 kilograms. It's definitely a nice kit. Not gonna lie. Is that the... Now, how do they compare to Cherry? Will I build an Alps board? The answer is still a no.
I love you.
And Tally the gift sub to the record. Thank you so much. It's 1 on sale at Yushakobo for about $500. Oh, that's the small little shop, right? With all the custom keyboard stuff. Helps hater. I like, it's a cool part of history and it's unique. Like, it would be really difficult to try and find something that compares almost directly. Actually, you know what? This kind of reminds me of Zilio V2. If I had to pick something, if I had to pick one MX switch, it would be the Zilio V2. Plus the bump can be a bit jarring if you type really fast. But if you type slowly, you don't really notice it as much. But yeah, but when you type fast, because I was missing some taps here and there. I could never be into only Alps. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm... Like, if I want a variety, I for sure would, try to have an Alps board. And
It's definitely something unique. I don't think you would have trouble, selling it as well, because there's not a lot of nice Alps board around. You either hit it dead center or else it will feel 100% scratchy. Oh, 100% feel scratchy, even lube. Yep, that's why this switch was fine when I hit it dead center, but hit it from the sides, then it starts sounding really funny. See, this sounds great, and then this one doesn't sound terrible, I guess, but yeah, but this spacebar at least feels a lot better than the previous setup, so that's good. Yeah, I'm glad we got rid of stabilizer rattle at least.
I love you.
And Aflio, 2 months. Thank you so much. But yeah, Aflio, thank you so much for sending this kit here for us to share on stream. Really appreciate it. Hope you like the board. I have to figure out how to flash and program a layout on this thing so I can test it. So that if any of the switches are bad, because I know that these are harvested switches, so there's a chance some of them might not register properly. Let's give another great build. Yeah, so this weekend I'll try to figure that out. If you have any leads, let me know as well. Save me some Googling. A little bit of Googling. Would you like to Google my riddle? Sometimes I Google myself. But yes, definitely very cool. I know this makes Cho kind of happy. People, it's funny when we spoke to him, and he said he wonders why people thinks he's a Alps aficionado and Alps aficionado. That doesn't work. Because don't you only own like 1 or 2 Alps boards, or just 1 or something like that? But because you made a video about it, people think you're this walking encyclopedia of all Alps boards or Alps things. Speaking of Alps and the Himalayas, I mean, I know we're not really speaking of that, but did you guys see the news about the Mount Everest thing about 11 people dying in just this year? Is it this year? Because of the long line? That is insane. There's a fucking line. It's like I saw the video of they're down at the summit, right? They're trying to take pictures and stuff. And it's like going to a sports game or sporting event. It's like going to a baseball game, and it's like during the break and you're just waiting in line at the bathroom. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of it. No guy died in an avalanche. Oh, you know? Oh, I was almost gonna type on this thing. Let me plugged in. That is. When did that happen? And the crazy part about that is he is probably still up. Oh wait, if it's an avalanche, then maybe they wouldn't be able to find the body. But yeah. So bodies don't decompose at all on Mount Everest. So people would use dead bodies as markers. Pretty insane. Yeah, so there's one that was super famous as the neon green boots guy. So just this dead guy. And people use him as a marker, like, oh hey, we reached the neon boots guy. Or some shit. It's Everest Jam? Def Jam? Could actually be useful for once. Okay, does this guy have a video of it? Hold on, let me see if I can find a video. Oh, will this? You know what? I don't even get ads on. I don't even
turn on ads on YouTube, so I guess for my channel, so I guess it doesn't matter. Here, watch this. Maybe I should mute it. Is there a way to mute it? It's too late. Look at that. That's on Mount Everest. That's fucking ridiculous. See, and that's you at the during the TGR Jane raffle. I'm gonna finally get my endgame board. I have reached the summit of the hobby. You go up there, there's a fucking line, and then everyone has a TGR. They're like, get back of the line, bitch. Yeah. It is definitely a white male problem. They're being persecuted, guys. By the Himalayas. The world's out to get them. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good analogy for this hobby, right? Everyone thinks they're so special. I have a wind keyless TKL board. It's like, well, so does everyone else. You're not special. Thornkin, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So I should probably start thinking about what to do for food. Probably just eat some instant noodles or something. But I should look for someone to raid, and I want to appreciate everyone for being patient. I know it's been a while filing away at the stabilizers. My nails it's going to take a few days to recover, huh? For the grow back out, that just looks bad. Okay, so what I like to do with the raids is I like to look for, relatively unknown, smaller channels to try and help them grow, because I've had really big channels raid me. It sounds almost sexual. And as a way to pay it back, or pay it forward, or whatever, I try to raid small channels. So I'm going to send you guys to this new streamer. His name is Shroud. No. No. Let's just go to, let's see. Who should we go to? Either Shay or Set to Build. Paid sideways. Yes. Absolute sideways. Yes. Shroud is just a side grade, from my stream. You're not really going up. See you, brother. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, let me run the credits and we'll look for someone to raid. Credits. And yes, GMK chocolate here looks so good. Where the hell happened to my mouse? Did I just... Oh, there we go. Credits, roll credits. This guy Bob Ross could be big. I should host Bob Ross. Okay, so let's go to Set to Build. He does Lego. Super nice guy. Not like a nice guy, but he's actually really nice. Friendly. Okay, so new follows Thornkin, Archen 7027, Glubazoid, Mango Ice Cream, Sugar Coated Multar Laufey, Ass Hat or Hot. Thank you. And subs, Not Kafun, Keep It Up, Crippled, Not Negative, The Racker, Afleo, Gilstaff from Talisman Solutions, Cheer from Talisman Solutions. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Afleo, for sending the board. Have a good night. Oh, keep in touch. Just Tiny. Oh no, you just... Oh, a D-Lurk. Okay. Chokan NGBP's your load letter. Talisman Solutions, Red Hawk, Hey, brother White Ren, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Right now.